Hey, this is the Big Hardcore Gamer. Now, when playing Mortal Shell 2 tonight, I managed to find this haunted house that actually switches you into first person mode when you get into the area. So, I'm sure there's a secret area. I haven't seen anyone else post about it, so I thought I'd put it up here. Um, just in case you stumble into it. So you gotta go to the mushroom village first. Yeah, just in case you stumble across it and don't know what to do, don't know how to get out of it. I thought I'd put up a little guide. Now, a disclaimer: there was one item that I missed. I actually think I know where it is, but I couldn't activate it to retrieve it. So I'll show you that as well. So yeah, go deal with these old women in their broomsticks. I'm not gonna lie, that parry was so nice. I had to do it twice, but go deal with these ones. Then go across that bridge. Oh, we can deal with that one in the corner as well. Go across the bridge. Take out all of these in there, right? And then we can proceed. Now, this first bit actually has nothing to do with finding this secret area, but I'm gonna show it to you anyway because you can see, as you can see, you look through that gate, there's a statue that appears, so we're going to go through the gate, and there's actually an item, there's a key there for you to open up the chapel outside of the mushroom kingdom. Right, so, well, mushroom area, I keep calling it mushroom kingdom. Yeah, so anyway, grab that, and then you gotta go to this bridge to the right. Now you'll see that big mushroom in the corner. Now it's not poisonous like the rest of them are. So here's the clue: so by the light of day the truth remains sealed, and yet in the darkness all will be revealed. Basically it's telling you need to do this in night mode. So yeah, I was a bit cautious with this one because all the previous mushrooms kept shooting out poison, but this one as invite, so you're going to accept the invite, and then you are in an area that's in first person mode. Now, I did not know what the hell I was doing, so I actually walked down there by the tree, and then realized that there was nothing down there, so I walked back up the hill that I came from. Now in this area there are some items that you can get for upgrading, and also some items you can get to sell to a merchant as well. Um, like I said, there's a few puzzles. I almost didn't do this video because I missed one piece of one of the puzzles. Well, at least I think I did anyway. But I thought to myself, some people might actually find this area and not know how to get out of it, because for a few minutes I did not know how to get out of this area. Actually, no, more than a few minutes, but I did not know how to get out of this area, and it kind of forces you to solve it, or you ain't continuing with the game. But yeah, this area, this gives me Resident Evil Village vibes. This area right here. So yeah, we're going into the hut. Door's not locked, which is why I said that key that we picked up before. It's nothing to do with this area, but grab it anyway. Now there's a door to the basement with a red light and some music playing. You can't go in there yet, because we need the basement key, which I will show you how to get that later on. So now, when you walk over to this dead body that's sitting in the chair, he has another clue in his hands. So please let me go. I see it in your eyes. You know this is wrong. The others, they won't listen, but you see it. This soup, I cannot stomach it any longer. I'd rather stop. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the soup. And there it is. There's the soup. So pick up, and you have the tempered iron key. So unlocks a door somewhere. That somewhere is pretty close by. So you're gonna walk over to this door right here, and you have the key, so now you can open it. And in there you will get the first item. Okay, so the Moonlight Sonata book. So unlocks the secrets of the strange house. Right, so we come back out and we're going to go to this other door at the end of the hall. And there's a witch in there who disappears. I was playing this with the headset on, and yeah, I was a little creeped out by this area. So ingredients: a pinch of salt, an ounce of tar, grist of broth, and do not forget, didn't see that, doesn't matter. There is another book on the floor. So what you gotta do, you gotta place the two books on the shelf. I then spent maybe another 10-15 minutes looking for the third book, and it's only when I'm looking at the footage that I actually thought to myself, I think I know where it is. So I will, when we get to that part, I will tell you, and then, you know, when you come here, you can have a look around yourself, see if you can find it. But while looking for the third book, I accidentally you know, found the key for the basement, which, well, sure, you'll see. Right, so now we're gonna go towards the noise because someone is beating down that door. And as we walk towards the door, right, so we're gonna leave the house. So before I show you where I think those other books, where the other book is, we're gonna take this path to the left. As you see, there's another witch there. You can move faster, by the way. I was just being cautious. I was a little bit shook. Yeah. So you come over here and there's an item here for you to collect. Right, so now we're going to head back towards the hut. And I was still searching for this damn book, right? But I managed to find some other items. Right, so we're going to go towards this tree. Go inside. Go through the fence towards the tree. Now this is where I think you will find the book, right? Because there is a clue which I could not get to activate. So maybe it was just me doing something wrong, but you give it a try. So look at the young general, spin around. Look at the young general, spin around. The next time you look at the young general, it will change your surrounds. So that is the clue. That is how I think you need to do it. So there's a general's head. Right, so I spun around once, then twice, and then I did it one more time expecting something to happen, but nothing happened. So I think possibly I was doing something wrong. More than likely I was doing something wrong. You give it a try, see if you can figure it out, but I think that is how you're going to unlock the third book. There's another theory I have, which I'll show you when we get to find the key for the basement. But yeah, so the next thing is this chest over here. So you need to make 3 offerings. So basically it's 3 candles that need to be lit. Okay, so just showing you again. So trees over there. We're going to walk around this side to that well. I'm going to light that candle. That's the first offering. And we're going to keep walking down to the far end. That's the second candle. And then the third candle is actually right by the chest, but I missed it. I didn't see it till the very end. So right by the chest over there, and you got these logs, and it is right here. So now when you go over to the chest, it will open and you can grab your item. Right, so now I went back into the house, into the hut, right? Now, this is where there's another possibility, right, for finding the book. See, I walked back over to the pot. Right, so it says offer items, right? So it says place book, insufficient. So I press yes, anyway, because it was flashing. And then it said drink strange concoction. So now, so that basically takes me to this area where I can actually get the key. Now, the theory I have is one of the two books that I placed on the bookshelf, right? My theory is that one of them needed to be placed inside that pot. I'm not sure, but it's a possibility. So what I say is give it a try and see, you know, if you're able to get the third book like that, because you know, just look back at the clue that was in the room. On that paper there was like some ingredients. So yeah, I think possibly I made a mistake by putting them on the shelf early. Maybe they both needed to go into the pot. I'm not sure, but anyway, we have the basement key, so we can open up the door and go in. And you can see these witches down there just having a rave. This was pretty cool, by the way. I saw someone online, who I think is one of the devs, like talking about how there's a secret in there that nobody's found yet. I think this might be one of the secrets. So yeah, just keep walking around. Now, when that happened, you know, almost gave me a friggin' heart attack. But yeah, we have the black marrow key, which I have not even figured out what this needs to be used for yet. But anyway, you've got that. So you got the two-fold nocte, which can be sold. I think there was another item I picked up as well that could be sold as well. But yeah, that is the secret first-person haunted house. um Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it useful. If you did, please leave it a like, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, check out some other content. Also click the like button and consider becoming a member so you get early access on my videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.